of all,
let's go.
Don't come in here yelling at me about no account. I have an account to make sure I'm good. That's the account is there.
Why are you taking money out of account while I don't know?
You are my husband. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm not. If we were to ever get divorced, I'm not about to be out here with nothing.
We gotta make sure we good. This don't got nothing to do with you sitting taking money out of account that I work hard for.
Do you not work for us? Are we not a family? You want? Don't.
This is working for you. This ain't working for us.
No, it is. I have to make sure I'm good. I'm a woman. If you were to leave me, I need to be okay. What is the problem?
You need to be a problem. You're a self.
What's wrong with you?
Listen, check this out. At the end of the day, you can account for it that I work hard and struggling.
I have to make sure I'm good. I can't. I'm not about to argue with you about money.
You are self.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Everything I've done for us. Are you serious? You mad because I'm putting
everything you've done for who? Everything you've done for me, I'm the one working. I'm the one putting in the time.
You cannot be for real right now, Keith. Everything I do for us, and you're mad that I put a little money to the side for me?
Everything you do for us. Everything you do for you. Statement. This is just. I'm gonna tell you, man.
What are you gonna do about it?
What am I gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it?
I
don't care about this right now. I'm so
You know what
serious.
I need to do with you? You know what I need to do with you? I need to account and stop sharing you. Cause that's the reason. That's how you able to go in my find my words and take the money.
Do what you gotta do. I don't care about it. I'm so serious. I'm not about to argue with you about no money. I'm
about
not
no money?
No, I'm not arguing
It's just
with you about
money
no
to you, right? $22,000 is just a little bit of money to you, huh?
His shit.
I gotta go and work for that money, but it's just a little bit to you, huh?
I'm not about to argue with you about it. Like I said, if you were to break up today, then what am I supposed to do?
Get a goddamn job.
Have something.
If we was to break up today, you would be A-okay, my friend, because you been stealing money for I don't know how long.
That's gonna make me okay.
$22,000 not gonna make you
No.
okay. Some people don't make that in a whole year at their job.
Well, then they need to get a job. Who can live off of 22? You acting like I stole $100,000. Come on. It's money you've been giving me that I just put a little bit to the side in my own account.
Why have you been taking money from my account and putting it in yours without me knowing? $22,000 is a lot of money to be missing. You live in a nice house. I pay all the bills for you. I go to work every day for you, for the family, for the kids.
Don't argue with me about the money when that was our agreement. That was our agreement.
I
now,
fuck you.
You mad about me putting money to the side. I'm not giving it up, so I don't care.
I fuck
what do
you.
you want?
You still,
like, you
I
can do
steal
what you
from
need to
you
do,
as
but
well.
I don't care. I'm not. Yes.
Agreement?
Yes.
It was agreement for you to take money out of my account and me not know? When was that agreement made? Because I don't know. I wasn't there.
Ask for the money before I put it in my account.
If it was, yeah, baby, you should be asking.
It's ours.
It's ours when we make something together. That's when something's ours. When two people make something together, then it's theirs. If one person provides the whole situation, it's not an our situation, baby. It's a my situation.
So you're mad
and you
that
stealing from me because I didn't give it to you.
Stealing.
You
share an account, and I made an extra account, and I moved money to my own account, so I would be straight.
You something else.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Crazy,
you something else.
No, I'm not.
So let me ask you a question. If I took $22,000 from you, that'd be okay?
It'd be fucking war.
Do what you need to do. But no, you wouldn't be taking
Of course you saying that when you're not the person working 10, 12 hours at a time. Of course you're not going to say that.
I wouldn't take 22.
Of course you cool with it.
Kid, you so mad about this money. What are you going to do about it? I'm not giving it up.
Cut it off. Okay. Cut it off, man.
Okay. My nails ain't even done right now.
Okay. What am I going to do about it?
There you go. What am I going to do about it?
Check you out. What am I going to do?
And that's where the video stops. As soon as he goes upside her motherfucking
Right.
head.
Well, it's good acting. I'd say that. I just want to start that off with it's good acting, but I understand the scenario for a topic, so somebody else can start it off.
What do you think about that whole scenario? You know, if she decides to stay at home and take care of the family, she's entitled to go in.
I was about to say ladies first.
Yeah. I saw she was frozen.
That's why I jumped in $22,000 for an internet connection. No. Miss Kiki on the road, so her internet is kind of fucked up.
Absolutely. Why don't we try something different, man? Go ahead, old man Ali. You started off.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How many times can a dude be in a situation like this where the only thing this woman is providing is being pretty? and all the things that she does for him, and she couldn't name one other
Right.
than my nails ain't done right now.
She said you work for me.
It's a little disturbing, isn't it?
Shout out to
and women wonder why dudes will go out and get a chick that's 20 years old to take advantage of them. Like that shit gets old quick. And she's getting old very quick. Like the dude's ready to just cut her off, man.
I'm pretty sure in that scenario, if that was I don't like said that was some good acting, but yet this shit happens day in and day out.
No,
Let's say that's real, in a real life situation like that, the dude should, before he go to jail, that's $22,000, well spent. I look at it like, you know what? Thank you for doing me this, now we're done. That can help with your new life. We're good. You get on out my house, do what you got to do, and let that be that. Yeah, man. The cats gets scammed out they cash just like that, real smooth. It was like $22,000, and she's like, that ain't gonna change my life. You give me back that $22,000.
She wasn't coming up off that money,
right?
Oh, she didn't have to. It's community property, so I would have went and got my shit back, just like she went into his account.
She said she got a personal account.
That's a personal.
She took it out the joint. You can't go in her account.
Oh, well, she would get the fuck out that day. Yeah, because you know what, I would, my big bro, shout out to Jew. He told me down in Texas. He said the mistake that men make is when shit goes sour, they leave their house. They don't gotta fucking leave. You don't gotta walk out your shit. I know it's easier,
right?
But you don't got to leave. Now, shout out to DJ LOH on the ones and twos. I got to give it up because, she get mad at me. Good man. She's a sweetheart, man. But respect to her, man, because we was in the little comments. And she's like, I did agree with you right there last week when you on Not All Women. Because I wasn't saying that there's no great. I wasn't saying that there aren't super strong, great, intelligent, beautiful women behind great men at all. I was saying not at all. When we say that it minimizes the DJ LOHs, it minimizes, Wonder Woman in the other room. And that's a perfect example of that shit. Like
there's bring shit to the table. Yeah.
Right. You talk to that man. But see, what this sound like to me is that ain't no shit about she was trying to make sure she was okay. Sounded to me like she got one foot out already.
She had to. Just cocaine just put in there. She already had a plan. That's her escape plan.
Man, shout out to
let's go.
Shout out. She had a plan. He was stupid. If they got kids, he need to make sure he ain't sterile and that those kids are indeed his. And what he gonna do about it? Fuck around and find out. Facts. Goddamn it. Facts from cocaine. Yeah, man, like he is stupid sitting up there arguing.
Right.
Like, it's time, man. Put the shit in place, man, because she playing 22 grand. And the fact is this is the tell of the tape. He like, why do I get a bank statement? She been pulling that shit out slow, so he wouldn't notice.
I think he's been giving it to her. Is what you said is that you gave it to me. And here's the thing that you really need to think about is that if he's giving her money to do certain things and she's able to put money away, there's another dude around town piping her down and giving her the cash to do whatever she needs to do. So
there you go.
She's fucking around on you and, using your money to finance an escape.
Finance an escape. And then if she's using the money, she doesn't have a job. She's using the money to pay, I don't know, maybe the household bills or some shit like that. Or even maybe the mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you better check and make sure you ain't in default.
There you go.
Yeah. Like Free said, that bitch a flight risk.
There you go.
Because I hope the catalytic converter fall off that plane. Yeah.
but you know what, man? Let me say, we have a society full of women that just don't get it. I was fucking around, and when I was in the midst of stand up, I was talking to Tank about I never even wrote this shit, but I said we need to send, a all these American women over to the Middle East to do a boot camp for 2 weeks so they can find out what it is. I said, nah, probably only 2 will make it back. But look, you see the young girl that went over there. They locked her ass up for just screaming at a motherfucking man over there. And they said she was out of pocket. They got the footage. But over here, you could do shit like take a man money. You can talk all kind of crazy to him. You can have him raise a baby that ain't his. And, you know, he find out at 13 years old that the kid ain't his and he still got to pay for it and the bitch still taking money. You know what I mean? It's you know, it's crazy. So you see why there's these cats called incels. You know what I mean? And men going their own way and save yourself.
I get that, but for you to just then, you know, just denounce all females or whatever, like you said, just become an incel, man, I think that's a little extreme. But I get how that could, you know, if you are already on the edge and you got a chick who just kept running game on you time and time again, these the chicks you attract. I get how they could turn into an incel, but
no, I agree with you 100%. I'm not saying right off women because that sounds like some other shit. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I understand it, man, because I don't even think it's just one. I think one woman could fuck you over, but I think when you keep running into the same type of mindset, there used to be women had some individuality back then. Remember when motherfuckers didn't want to dress the same? Like my mother, I used to hear about. I walked to the same club, bitch had the same thing on. I had to come back and change. You know, she wasn't going nowhere but the fucking VFW.
That
like,
part.
I got to change.
That part.
What's the other? Not Jitsos. What's the other one? Downtown.
Sosos or Fridas.
Sosos,
and it was another one, man. Like a lodge place. But
the Elks.
The Elks, shit. You know, some dressed up to go to the Elks. You know what I'm saying? But you know, yeah, man. You know, I understand. You know, now it's just these motherfuckers all got the BBL. They all like
BBLs, lace fronts, those damn what they call them eyelashes, aka cum catchers.
Yeah,
and you know, it's crazy, man.
Cum visors.
Cum visors. They all it's a carbon copy, all the same. It's just a different color wig. It's all the same. And I get you hit it right out the park with that. You know, them all being a carbon copy. There's no individuality now. They all the fucking same.
Yeah, these motherfuckers come off a fucking conveyor belt, like at a manufacturing plant and shit. You know, if that's something she was really worried about, it's ways to go about that shit. It's also ways to have a conversation with that man about that.
It's called get a job.
Get a fucking job. Even still, you know, you would be shocked what people understand if you have a conversation with them. But to steal the shit and this
steal.
And
he said, he was like, look, if you took it out of my account, I didn't know you stole it. Anybody else, he was like, what if I did that to you?
Right.
You do what you got to do.
Right.
See, those are trigger words.
What you gonna do?
And what you gonna do?
She knew what she was doing. She knew it because if he socked her ass up in there, then she calling the police.
Would be the last thing he worried about.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
That 22,000 be a fight purse.
Right. Right. It's gonna be your burial money, bitch. Go ahead.
Drizzy in the building.
Shout out to the man in the myth.
There he is.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys check out his and Disco Kane's podcast.
Deeper Dives.
Deeper Dives up on Rumble. Yeah, and also we're on Rumble now. So check us out.
Check us out.
Because fuck YouTube.
Really?
See if they catch that one.
We're gonna take 4
man. I don't understand the mindset. You know, like we tried to talk about it last week, whatever. I didn't get a chance to run it down. The 666. What these girls want: 6 feet tall, 6 figures, and a 6-pack.
Yeah,
I thought you were about to say a 6-inch dick.
No, I left it at the 6, man. 3 6s, man. 6 6 12. That's what they want, man.
They swear 6 6 16. Bitch, what you got a black hole for a pussy?
It's thin. There's just no back wall to the motherfucker. The narrow hallway is just it's the tunnel to God.
Right.
Yeah, fall in and wonder why your belly button wet.
Carol Ann in that bitch, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Man.
That little midget.
He said Carol Ann.
Tangina.
Gotcha.
You know, shit.
It was a trip, man. But you can definitely. You said it was acting, so this wasn't a real scenario.
No, it just looks like acting to me.
We don't know what these these TikTok skits, and plus it went on for so long, and she didn't even mention like, why the fuck you holding your phone?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You just gotta. I take it at face value.
Now, you know,
I guess so. You know, but I'm not privy to all that. I'm just trying to focus on the scenario at hand, but. Maybe it was real. Who knows? But we know that scenario
it's a real
happens.
Scenario, yeah.
Yeah, that shit happens. So,
matter of fact, 22 on the low end for some motherfuckers. You know, this motherfuckers find out at the house and the bitch ain't paid the house.
Yeah, and she gone.
Right,
and she gone. And I saw another one where a dude was like, "Why is there 300 coming out of my account every month?" And she taking care of dude in prison.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing that.
See that shit? And she was like, I got to make sure he all right. And he was like, with my money, he wasn't even tripping like, if you got some money of your own, you want to go ahead and donate to Pookie, knock yourself out. But don't be pulling that shit out my account, 300 a month.
That motherfucker was worried about the money and not the conjugal visits.
Let me tell you. Right.
Right.
Tell you how much that pussy worth. Listen, man.
And she didn't deny it. She was just sitting there like, well, he needs help.
But this is the society that we live in. You know what I'm saying?
Where bitches
Snoop been telling us that since the 90s. But go ahead.
Not women, bitches.
We ain't listen.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like this, not to revisit this Kiki Palmer shit. But it's just the man said, "You're a mom. You represent me. You represent my kid. Look how you dressed." And they blew up at him because we literally live in a society where these women, I'm a boss, and they want to do what they want to do. So much to the point where they go into these other countries and they getting fucked up over there because them people don't play like that.
I was looking, fuck around and find out.
I lived in the Middle East. You could pick up the phone and accuse your wife of cheating. They'll take that bitch into the center of town and throw rocks at her until she dies.
Man, listen.
your wife.
Yeah, all you have to do is make the accusation, and
the bitch did what?
Put that hoe in the truck.
This is going to send a message clear. All these chicks who want to get on their passport game, want to be the passport sisters, like the passport brothers, and we can go to Dubai because that's supposed to be a destination spot for all the, the new folks that's new to the passport game. Yeah, and you go over there, and it's a whole set of rules. You can't go over there acting a donkey.
Dubai is a lot like LA. What you see on TV is beautiful. All right. When you get on them back streets, it ain't the same fucking story. And also that place is under Sharia law to a point.
It's just
so bad there. There was a story that came out about 2 years ago where a dude went to the hospital with appendicitis. They did some blood labs on him and found THC in the system. They locked his ass up for possession.
Ouch.
Yeah. Now, mind you, he did not do any drugs in Dubai. He did the drugs back home. He flew into Dubai with drugs
with shit in your system. Yeah.
They locked his ass up for possession. So you got to watch yourself when you out there, man, because everything's different. They need to give people a class before you leave for the Middle East.
You ever watch that 90 Day Fiance shit?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, I think that the TLC, a few of them couples got busted for being bullshit or already knowing each other. But they done had a few sisters who went over to the Middle East. And you see all these Arab men looking at them because they got their titties out and shit. And they looking at them like, and the one girl, the first one, she was talking some slick shit. They said something. And she was like, your mother, this, that, and the other. I said, bitch, you getting away with that because the fucking cameras are there.
You got protection.
You got protection.
You got the crew and the whole network behind you that's willing to pay.
Right.
Like, hey, she didn't know no better. Here, take this bag. Hey, man, it's going to make for great content. We'll give you a percentage of the fucking show. How about that? Just don't fucking stone her.
The dude, her dude that she was there to see, he called the guy's brother. He was like, you have people literally ready to kill him. because
Damn.
you were married before. You embarrassing them the way you was talking. People literally ready to. He was like, "Yo, you putting my fucking life on the line." She was like, and I'm like, "See, y'all think that
This
bitch
shit is a game.
attitude
Yeah.
go other places. The only reason you didn't come up missing is because it's cameras. If these motherfuckers can take a journalist,
Khashoggi.
right? He walked in there and he was done.
Then he came out in pieces.
Man, look, that's all I'm saying.
I'm just saying he came in whole.
He walked in and his woman was like, these men just started walking out with trash bags.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to it,
Went
Like,
in a ribeye, came out cold cuts. Yeah, man.
Yeah. My man, the only thing that hit team packed for luggage was a bone saw.
That's
there you
it.
go. That's
On the
it.
plane. On
Right.
the plane. So cold-blooded, man. Nobody got any type of time behind that, man. I mean,
They said a few motherfuckers who knew what happened came up missing.
damn,
Yeah,
I mean,
they
you fucking
take
with the
that beef
prince.
real serious. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Man,
fucking
look,
with the
King.
prince. King,
The
I'm
king.
sorry. No disrespect, King. Yeah.
Right. Let me tell you
No,
something.
respect they fucking gangster. Like Tank said, man, if I ever travel that way, I will take a fucking class
Let me say this.
and a drug test. And I don't smoke.
Absolutely. Let me say
But yeah.
this. Thailand is one of the most beautiful places to go. They got, man, look, it's real lax. Women ain't gotta cover it. It ain't no shit like that. But the one thing I do know is you watch your mouth about that fucking king over there. That's the one thing motherfuckers don't play is that king. Look, man, it ain't like here where you can just run off at the mouth. Men or women, but especially women. Especially black women. You can't go to these other places with the sister girl neck snapping shit. Cause some other girl, they said she was a scammer. I was just watching it. O'Shea Duke Jackson said that she got caught up over there because at first she was talking about it was no racism, but then she was like, yeah, these people, they said that I wasn't allowed to bring food into the hotel. And when you tell me not to do something, I do it anyway. So they came up with a $700 bill. When I went down there, next thing I know, some woman came out of nowhere. There was 3 men and some white woman who said she owned a hotel. She came up, smacked these fucking postcards out of my hand, socked me, and was standing over me. And she had the footage. Now, we don't know. Bitch could have been lying, but the point is you can't go playing other places, man. You ain't going to talk to these motherfuckers like you talk to us. It is what it is.
All right.